when barriers are going up, and when there is a risk that new diseases such as coronavirus will trigger a panic and a desire for market segregation that go beyond what is medically rational to the point of doing real and unnecessary economic damage, then, at that moment, humanity needs some government somewhere that is willing at least to make the case powerfully for freedom of exchange. We will engage with Japan and other Trans-Pacific Agreement countries, with old friends and partners, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, on whom we deliberately turned our backs in the early 1970s. We will get going with our friends in America, and I share the optimism of President Trump. And I say to all the naive and juvenile anti-Americans in this country, if there are any, there seem to be some, I say, grow up and get a grip. The US already buys 1/5 of everything we export. And it goes without saying to all those conspiracy theorists who may still be in existence, all those believers in the Bermuda Triangle, or who think that Elvis is shortly to be found on Mars, it goes without saying that the NHS is not on the table. And we will not accept any diminution in food, hygiene, or animal welfare standards. But I must say to the America bashers in this country, if there are any, in doing free trade deals, we will be governed by science and not by mumbo-jumbo. And on the great environmental issue of our time, perhaps the greatest issue facing humanity, Britain was the first major economy in the world, let alone the EU, to place upon our own shoulders a legal obligation to be carbon neutral by 2050. That will put huge strains on our system. We know that, Saj. It will require thought and effort and change.